Hello Drive Radio fans, Richard Rush here today with Walt McLean behind the camera. And today we're going to look at the 2017 Lexus RC350. Nothing changed from 2016 to 2017. It was pretty much brand new in 2016. And this is another iteration of the RCF Coupe. So we'll get right into it, Walt. Let's give them a quick walk around. Real quick, this car has a lot of options and packages on it. It's got the F Sport package, the Premium package, the Navigation package. I think it had the Luxury, but I'm not sure. It's got an all-weather package on it. It's got intuitive parking assist, dynamic radar cruise control, cargo net, all-weather floor mats, illuminated door sills, cargo net, trunk mats, rear spoiler, and a courtesy delivery sticker. All of that adding up to $57,198. Walt's showing you the 19-inch wheels right there, which are part of the F Sport package. You can see the badging. One thing I will say about this car, it looks beautiful. Walt shows you at the front, and we'll show you again to wrap up the review, the different grille and fascia there. As you get around to the back, one thing you will notice are the lines, and with the right by, I guess I'd like to call it the venting. And I'll actually just step into it right here, and I'll step out. Right here, just the lines on this car are absolutely beautiful and stunning. I will say that for it. It is certainly an eye catcher. I'll actually step back into the shot here. A few things standard, not necessarily on this car. I mentioned the wheels. 18 inches are standards. LED headlights, dual zone automatic climate control. Heated seats are standard on all-wheel drive only, which is what this model is. A 10-speaker sound system. The Premium package, just a few things, gives you heated and ventilated front seats. The Navigation package speaks for itself. The F Sport gives you the mesh grille, the 19-inch wheels, and the adaptive sport suspension. We're in the back here, the trunk. I'm going to open it. It's not really an automatic trunk, but it has enough of a spring to pop it open. You can see again the cargo mat that I mentioned. 10.4 cubic feet of cargo room, but you do have a 60/40 rear folding seat, which in all honesty, there's not a whole lot of room back there, so you may end up using that, those seats folded down regardless. But it's just something that's really nice to be able to add the extra seats on there. And Walt, I believe it's got dual, yep it does, it's got the dual exhaust, which is really nice. It's got this rear spoiler, which is very nice as well. Again, super sleek and nice body lines. It does have a nice optional sunroof in here. I'm going to open up the door, and as Walt comes in, he's going to show you the interior, and you'll see that the driver's seat is set for myself, about a 5'9", 5'10" driver. The other seat is set for Walt, and you'll be able to see that. It's set really far back, which again means you can still drive this car if you're Walt's height, about 6'4". But you're going to be pretty hard pressed to fit anyone in the back seat with it. Even kids are going to be pretty hard pressed to get in the back. So not a lot of space on the interior for things like cell phones or extra storage. It's a pretty minimalistic thing in terms of that. It does have the Lexus system, but it's the little mouse. I don't know what it's called. It's the touch interface, I believe. It doesn't. Sorry, so it's not a mouse. It's like your finger is the mouse, I guess you can say. It takes a little bit for people to get used to. It does have the F Sport packaging, which is nice. It has that really nice gauge cluster that we're a fan of, and we've shown you guys in prior reviews. Illuminated door sills, which is really nice. A really nice wide opening door so people can get into the back seat as necessary. And again, as we come around to the front to kind of finish the review, I'm going to turn your attention to the headlights, which I think are beautiful. The three kind of LEDs that they've got stacked, and Walt will show that to you here in just 1 second. And then as we pan out, again here shortly, Walt will show you the front grille, which is that mesh grille, which is part of that F Sport package. So again, base price of this car, $45,175, $57,198. In terms of what's underneath the hood, the 3.5-liter V6, the all-wheel drive model, and you can get a rear-wheel drive. The rear-wheel drive has an 8-speed transmission. This has got a 6-speed transmission. Both of them are automatic, of course, but again, 306 horsepower, 277 foot-pounds of torque. To finish off this review, and I'll come over here. Sorry, Walt. At our altitude, does not run great. There's a good amount of acceleration, but not enough compared to rivals. Lexus, in my opinion, I know that you offer different variations of this. You offer the 200T with the turbo, the 300, and this is the largest in terms of model, that sort of thing. This car looks sexy, it looks fast, it looks stylish, it lacks the oomph behind it. There's nothing to back up the way that this car looks and feels. Driving is super sporty, it handles great, but again, you need more power underneath the hood. So if that's a turbo like some of your rivals, wink wink, BMW do, I think that would definitely help, especially at our altitude. The RCF that's got that bigger 400 horsepower V8 is fantastic, but again, it's $80,000. So for a car that's almost 60, would love some sort of a turbo. So with all that being said, sporty car driving, you're gonna have to be the judge. If you wanna, I guess the way that we're gonna put it, and sorry Lexus, if you wanna look fast, but drive not so fast, this may be the car for you. And it definitely looks that way and feels that way when you drive it, just not quite, doesn't have the oomph. So if you want to learn more about this car, head to Lexus's website and also head to your local Lexus dealer. And when you do that, tell them that John and Richard Rush from Drive Radio sent you.